this might be started now.
And
Hello.
welcome to our show.
Welcome to
Booze and Reviews!
We are currently under construction.
Slightly crunked.
What? I said
I'm
under
crunked.
construction.
And I'm crunked.
We had to switch sets.
Because we're moving.
Because of contractual issues.
Contractual issues with our
Ourselves.
donors.
With ourselves, because we're done.
We are done.
So
we sold our chairs.
We're selling everything.
So if you want to buy our stuff, please come to our house. Because we're
Booze and
selling
Reviews.
all of our stuff at Booze and Reviews. If you'd like a
Welcome
piece
to
of
Jumanji.
our set, you can buy a piece of our set. Tell us your favorite item from our previous show.
Can we buy anything?
We can sell it.
Anything?
No, that Dustin quit making it weird. So tonight, we're reviewing
Who's
Altered Carbon
Altered Carbon
on Netflix.
Netflix. We're not reviewing Booze and Reviews.
And you know what I'm
We
drinking
could probably
is sake. Because the show is about Takeshi Kovacs. He is a person of many skills
Interests.
and interests.
I'm just gonna let Holly take this one.
And
Hey, we're going no note style. We're
we're
going back to our
We're
roots.
going back to
We're
our
just
roots.
winging
We're
it.
just
We're
here to have a
freeballing.
really good time. We've been drinking for a while, and we're having a good time.
I also didn't eat until
I'm
like
drinking
6:30.
Merlot.
Ooh, and I got
And
this.
Dustin's
I stole this from my mom. Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
I think
Hey,
this is what Joe
So
Rogan
tonight
drinks.
we're giving
I'm not
Altered
sure,
Carbon how
but I
many
think so.
shots?
I'm giving it 5. It's gonna be my
You
first
can't
5
tell
minutes.
them how many shots
Oh,
you're
shit,
giving
sorry.
it,
I ruined
dumbass.
it.
Dustin ruined it. So if you want to pour your
I gotta
shots,
pour mine. You're
Dustin.
not gonna pour them.
I'm not going to pour them.
Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Altered Carbon on Netflix is about Takeshi
I'm
Kovacs.
gonna let her just run this. I'm gonna chime in
And he-
periodically. I'm gonna let Holly take over.
I don't know what happened. So in the first episode, he's a giant blonde dude. Because people
First
can
season.
move their mind into other bodies.
It's called a DHF, a digital human freight, that they put into a chip called a stack that
A
they
stack.
insert in the back of your neck.
Yes, and when you
In
die
between your
for real,
vertebrates.
you get a for real death, and
So-
it's called a death stack.
A for real death means your stack is destroyed.
Your stack was destroyed.
Right.
Your stack was destroyed.
You can die.
Real death.
Hold on.
or-
Your body. You can have organic damage, is what they call it. And
Your
that-
mind gets backed up to
Right.
servers, so you can be downloaded into a body. So the entire show, people like fight each other and kill each other, and there's prostitution, and there's like all kinds of people doing weird shit. So for Altered Carbon, we're gonna give it a lot of shots.
Sure.
1 star.
Whoa,
hold on.
That's not
Mm?
very good to drink.
Dustin
by
is
itself.
drinking Buffaloes.
Trace.
Trace. Ready?
Woo. Nope.
No.
We almost both did it. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know if I can do 5 of those.
2 shots. Woo!
That is like fire.
Altered Carbon
God
Buffaloes
damn.
thing. We're drinking. I'm drinking Yuki.
Why don't you control yourself a little bit here? Take a deep breath.
I'm having a great time. We're trying to pump the crowd up, Dustin. We're trying to have a good time here, you guys. And I know Dustin's bringing you down, so have a really good time with me.
Hopefully you're drinking some whiskey.
Hopefully we're having some whiskey. So far we've given it 2 out of 5 shots. So
All right,
tonight
here we
we
go.
want to
Come on.
give Altered Carbon
Come on.
on Netflix
Keep going.
3 out of 5
Oh my
shots.
God. I'm gonna be so drunk. Yeah, I need water. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I might actually die.
Dustin might actually die tonight. So, share our video. Let your friends know. We're on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram at Booze and Reviews,
I haven't uploaded to
number
YouTube.
1.
This will be the 3rd one in a row. I'm gonna have to get on that.
You guys,
I've been
tell
slacking.
Dustin to quit being
I've been
a
slacking. Oh my
So
god.
who?
Hold on.
Altered
really
Carbon.
quick. Do you
What?
like my Canadian suit?
Dustin is in a ultra Canadian hating because he's denim on denim on denim.
Denim on denim on denim.
Even he has a denim dick sock. I don't know. We've been drinking for a little while.
I'm sorry about her, guys.
So we want to give it
Altered
4
Carbon. Keep
out of
going.
5 shots.
Come
when
on.
it's in
Hold on,
the
no, not when yet. We
4
gotta finish these.
shots. Dustin is So I'm giving
Holy
it 4
shit.
out of 5 shots, and Dustin is giving
Oh
it
my
5
God, that
out of
was
5 shots.
I seriously almost threw up on everything. Holy shit. That was real, people. If you
Dustin
saw that,
almost
that
died.
was real. I have tears. Holy shit.
Thank you for joining us this evening on Booze and
I
Reviews.
almost vomited on
Dustin
camera.
almost died this evening on Booze and
Holy
Reviews.
shit.
He gave it 4 out of 5
I gave
shots
it
for
5.
Altered Carbon on Netflix, and I gave it 3
I
out
gave
of
it
5.
5 and you gave it 4.
Oh, 5 out of 5. Dustin doesn't do 5 out of 5 shots.
I know.
Woo! That means you gotta drink the rest of the bottle.
No, that's not. No.
5 out of 5 shots.
That is not what that means.
You won the game.
Okay, thank
yeah.
you. Please, please stop. Please put that down.
Oh.
Anyway, so season 1.
Apparently Dustin's not as litty as me.
There's 2 seasons of Altered
Okay,
Carbon.
so you go into
Season
a sleeve.
1.
A sleeve is a human body. Season 1, Takeshi Kovacs
Kovacs.
goes into this white dude's body, and
First
he's
of
like
all-
a giant muscly dude, and he gets all fucked up,
Yep.
and he goes into an AI hotel, and an AI
It's
hotel is
called
like
Poe.
a crazy
He named
girlfriend.
himself after Edgar Poe.
His name is Poe, and he protects him, and he shoots down all the bad guys,
Yep.
and he does all these things.
Yep.
And in season 2, he's
No, hold
another
on, you
guy.
skipped like so
well,
much.
hold on.
You're saying,
Basic.
okay, no
basic.
But you didn't even say the beginning. Takeshi Kovacs is an Asian guy, obviously.
He's Asian.
And he's an envoy, and he's part of the Protectorate, which is like a galaxy-wide fucking like Star Trek style shit. And then he gets transferred over, like he leaves them and goes to this other chick who's like a revolutionary, wants to overthrow the Protectorate. And he's Takeshi Kovacs. He's an Asian guy. He becomes the last envoy.
He's an envoy.
Right, which is like
There's 2
a
seasons.
very specific and special type
He's
of
one
military.
of the last ones, and they're super rich,
Okay,
fancy people
right.
that like can.
Hold on, really
murder
quick.
people and
But he
shit.
dies, and he goes to prison. His stack goes to prison for 250 years.
Yeah.
The beginning of season 1 is him being brought back to life after being gone for 250 years
Into another body.
into a different body. Where he's
Because
this big
his
blonde dude.
mind
Right.
was in prison
There we go.
for 250
Yes.
years.
And he's brought out because these super rich people called meths, I don't know why they're called that.
because that's
but-
a terrible name for
Yeah,
things.
they've been living for 300, 400, 500 years, and they just keep accumulating their wealth. This guy suicides himself, but says he didn't, so he brings Takeshi Kovacs, the last envoy.
His family brings him in.
Yeah.
And he
To
learns
try
all
to-
kinds of secrets,
Yep.
and he bangs the wife, who's like super hot. And then
And
there's
he
the like
also
the
bangs
crazy
the police
kid.
chick.
Yeah, and he bangs the police.
In season 1, there's a lot of titties.
Yeah, do you want to
Lots
see a
of
lot of
titties.
titties? They go to the strip club. Oh, the lady. Okay, so I want to tell you guys
Okay,
a
let's
little
go.
secret
Tell
that
her.
I didn't tell Dustin.
What?
Tonight, I wore my rosary.
Oh, shit.
Because
'Cause-
you can get a religious code on your stack that says you cannot be resurrected due to your religious beliefs that you do not want to be
Oh,
resurrected.
man, that's a nice little reference. that you
Yeah!
made there. That goes that's all the way through season 1. That's a
They
reference.
talk about the Catholic resurrection,
It's,
but then Detective
Yeah.
Ortega is a police officer,
Yep.
and her great-grandmother gets
She's
resurrected
like
into a
really
stack.
smart
She
in
gets
all ways.
She gets resurrected into a
and
stack. Into a
here.
stack that's like a tattooed, like, gangbanger dude.
What?
And it's the great grandmother. Remember?
Oh,
She
yeah,
comes to like
yeah,
Dia
yeah.
de los Muertos.
Yeah, her grandma, they put her stack into this fucking like murderer, like gang member dude. He's like
Yeah.
this big, huge, bald guy. And he's like hanging around the kids and the
And
family.
he's
being like
the
a grandma.
granny's brain. Yeah. And
it's
he's
pretty
getting
great.
drunk and
Yeah.
having a good time.
Yep. The guy in season 1, who is Takeshi Kovacs, his name is Joel Kinnaman, and he was the dude in Suicide Squad. He's the one wanted the witch chick, Cara Delevingne, that does this fucking gay shit that really bothered me. And then in season 2, so what happens is that in season 1, They figure out who the murderer is and all this shit. And his sister fights Ortega, and she's naked.
Who's the murderer? There's
Hold on.
You guys.
He
There's so
kills
many
himself.
naked people.
It's the season 1 is just naked
Titties.
chicks.
Yeah.
Just naked chicks.
Yeah. What?
But they figure.
Season 2.
But they figure out. Okay, so his sister, Takeshi Kovacs' sister, Raylene, is who's orchestrating everything. Yeah, they call her Ray.
She does everything.
She orchestrates all this shit to get Takeshi out of prison because that's where he was.
Bitch, drink a drink.
I'm going to. I had to get a little bit more water. Okay, so
Dustin?
at the end of it, he kills her. Okay, and in season 1, one thing we skipped over. He's this blonde dude that is Takeshi Kovacs. But the reason Ortega is so interested in him is that's her husband's skin. It's her husband's body. And he got arrested. And he was put in prison for something that he didn't do. And so when you get out of prison, like Takeshi Kovacs did, the prison just gives you
a random
body, a random sleeve. And he happened to get Kristen Ortega's...
That was really her husband?
Yes.
What?
His name's Riker.
I had no idea.
Yes.
That's what happened in the whole show.
Yes. Her husband's name's Riker, and that's Riker's sleeve. That's his body.
Oh, my God.
That's why she was so invested in
I didn't
Takeshi
know that.
Kovacs. Yeah, so at the end of it, Kovacs gives the sleeve back to Riker.
How?
Because
was Riker uploaded recently?
Well, they proved Riker was in prison. Because he went to jail. He was a cop too with Ortega. And they framed him for some shit that he didn't do and put his stack on ice, is what they call it, where they put him in prison.
Yeah.
And so Kovacs proved that whatever he was supposed to do, I don't remember what it was, that he didn't do it. And so they were going to let him free. So Kovacs gave that sleeve back.
Aww.
That's why...
He turned it to the other guy in season 2.
That's why in season 2, he switched because he gave Ortega her husband back after he banged her.
Yeah, in his sleeve.
And yeah.
So, but she banged her husband, but with a different
technically it's her husband, so it's fine.
She
it's not
didn't
cheating.
do anything wrong.
Yeah,
it's his fault. It's his fault.
Okay, so
season 2.
But
hold facto.
At the end of season 1, okay, the whole show is about Takeshi Kovacs finding his long lost love, Kelcrest Falconer. So at the end of the show, his sister, who he kills, says, "I have Kelcrest Falconer's DHF."
Her staff.
I have her staff.
Her information. Yes.
And he's like, "Where is she?" And then she kills herself. So, starting the next season. Season 2. You come in and it's Poe and he's giving this fucking chick her drink and it tastes like shit. And there's a lady singing.
There's another AI that joins him, by the way.
Yep, she's an archaeologue. An AI that is supposed to help figure out what the orbitals and the elders are, which is what season 2 is about.
It's about more things. Anyway,
season 2 is crazy.
Season 2. Okay. Continue.
Yep, go.
I don't.
Come on, go.
Don't.
And I'll chime in. It's your turn. Go.
What?
Season 2.
And
go.
Things.
Seriously.
I don't.
Seriously.
I'm Dustin.
Come on. You're Dustin?
I'm gonna need you to.
You're Dustin.
I'm gonna need you to help me.
Okay, season 2.
Dustin is the priest and I'm the bride.
It pans out. Imagine this. Pans out. You see Poe, the AI, who's being what did they call it? I don't know. Whatever it is. He's behind a bar and he's serving this chick a drink. She doesn't like the drink. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, does my drink suck?" She said, "No, it's her synth skin." Because there's 2 different types of sleeves. There's organic and there's synthetic. The synthetic sleeves, you can change them to look whatever you want, and they bleed blue because they're fake.
Yeah, and the organic ones bleed red because they have
real
blood.
Humans.
It's a real human.
It's a human that you've been...
And Kel was the...
Kelcrest
Falconer.
She was the leader of the Envoys.
And she disappeared, and she bled red.
Man, we're missing so much.
And there was a fight! But they've been here with us for like 18
I know. We're getting... Okay, so
minutes.
Season 1 was Joel Kinnaman. Season 2, you come in...
So it's the same character, Takeshi Kovacs.
Right, it's Takeshi Kovacs.
But
in starting Season 2, he's a chick who's singing. Okay? And then he gets into the virtual world where the person that's trying to hire him says, "Here, I'm going to give you this skin." Bang! Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie.
Who just so happens to be
ipso facto.
Someone in the Avengers. The fuck's his
I don't
name?
know. Anyway.
He's
Yeah.
Captain America's friend.
Captain America's
Falcon?
friend.
He's Falcon. Falcon? Is he Falcon?
Falcon?
He's Falcon.
Is it a Falcon?
He's anyway, so that's who Anthony Mackie is. Who he is throughout most of season 2. Okay, so they go through it. The whole point of season 2 is him finding Kelcrest Falconer. It's a made-up name, but it's the leader of the Envoys.
Leader of the Envoys.
The chick that literally made him.
Literally.
Made him.
Made him.
There's a season 2.
Dude, it's a good show. There's a lot of things that happen.
It's very futuristic.
Sci-fi.
Very sci-fi.
Futuristic.
There's one of the worlds that they're on. It's called Harlan's World.
Harlan's
because Harlan
World.
found it.
And they go from world to world.
Right. There's a lot of different galaxies and worlds and universes that they go to back and forth. And Harlan is not where he is from, but it's where he was born. But like in season 1, he's not on Harlan. On the start of season 2, you think, oh, this is where he was in season 1. It's not.
Not.
He was born in Harlan's World.
Born in Harlan's
But
World.
he hadn't been back there for a long time. Obviously, because he was fucking gone for 280 years. But whatever. The only titties you see in season 2 are the governor's titties at the very end of the season, the last episode.
So the first season you see a lot of titties, but then you're invested, so you have to watch the second season.
You do. Now, Anthony Mackie is great. He does a fantastic job. And Poe is great.
The
other
AI is named Poe. He's really good, and then he has another AI, and there's a lot of
and they name her
sentimental
Annabelle
moments, and then you laugh, and then you cry, and then there's fucking.
There's a lot.
And then there's all the emotions
season
because you should do it. Yeah.
But what I like about the AI in this show that they don't do in a lot of shows is they give them the sense of feeling.
Yeah.
Like Poe wants to be human. And the other AI, who they call
Annabelle.
Dig 351 or 305 or whatever at the beginning, and then she turns into Annabelle by the end of it. She wants to be human. They want to feel feelings. And Poe, by the end of it, is crying. And then, but we'll fast forward to the end because there's some boring parts. But at the end, there's elders and orbitals in this season, in this world of Harlan's
There's so many sci-fi things.
There's a lot. And they're taking control of Stax in this world to have revenge on what happened to them when they were first when the
they were
humans
here
first
to
dead.
have revenge.
Right. So Takeshi Kovacs takes control of an elder, and then he calls.
Sponsored by Buffalo Trace.
He calls down Angel Fire. The Angel Fire kills him. But right before that happens, it shows Poe. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting to the good part. It shows Poe, and he's looking right at. Hold on. He's looking right at Takeshi Kovacs. Okay? And Takeshi Kovacs has the elder. The Angel Fire comes down. It kills Kovacs, and it kills the elder. Hold on. So the elder's dead, which is the main bad guy in the entire season. Okay? So then, cut to the final scene of the show.
Cut to final scene.
Poe has had a glitch the entire time.
This is Booze and Reviews.
We're doing Ultra Carbon
on Netflix.
Okay.
Final scene.
Yes. Poe has been glitched.
AI.
He went into shutdown mode and reboot mode. He came back. He said, "My only clue is this," and he holds up a Post-it card to the other AI,
You know what it
now
said?
named Annabelle, and it was a code. So Annabelle says, "Let's put this code in." She puts the code in. Remember, Takeshi Kovacs is dead. They put this code in, and she goes, "This is a DHF file that's all been separated apart, and you're holding it together." So they put it all together, and then she goes, "Let's get the good whiskey." Boom! It ends. Guess what? Takeshi Kovacs' favorite drink is good whiskey. Buffalo Trace. I'm not gonna shut up. We were also watching fucking Zumbo's fucking Dessert World.
Desserts, and it was ridiculous, and we love watching desserts.
It made it super late. That's why our show fucking sucked today. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Watch Ultra Carbon and watch fucking Zumbo on Netflix.
Drink what we drink.
And watch what we watch. I don't know how to stop it.
Oh
Oh shit! Seriously, how do you stop it?